Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of Markaz Sahaba, the voice of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we present to you lesson number 1491 of our daily Nasiha and advice. Today, with the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah Jalla wa'ala, we focus on Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu ta'ala anhu warda. Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu ta'ala an was one of those people who embraced Islam in the early stages, and he went under all the torture and persecution by the mushrikeen and polytheists. Hence Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him permission that he could migrate to Abyssinia, Habasha, Ethiopia, and there they could practice Islam freely because of the just nature of Najashi radiyallahu ta'ala an, who embraced Islam as well eventually. Nevertheless, we find that then a rumor came that the mushrikeen and polytheists had embraced Islam. This was just a bait and to trap the Muslims, and they came back, and some of them, they fell under the tradition of jiwar. Jiwar means that one person who was a prominent member of the mushrikeen would give that person safety and security. There was the arch enemy of Islam, Walid bin Mughira, and he gave Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu ta'ala and this jiwar and patronage. Hence Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu anhu was fortunate that in Makkah he could walk around freely and no one would really harm him. But his inner feeling was so sad because he saw that what is happening to his comrades, companions, and his friends, they are being tortured and persecuted by the same people. Hence one day he went to Walid bin Mughira and told him that thank you very much, but I no more require your patronage, because now I will be under the patronage of Almighty Allah. Walid asked him, did anybody harm you? Did anybody annoy you? He said no. So he said, fine, go and make the announcement in the masjid in public that you have now given up the patronage, so everybody knows. So he did so. Little while later, Labid bin Rabi'ah, reciting a poem, said, everything besides Almighty Allah is batil. Allah ma khalallah batilu. That everything meaning will fall and perish and so forth. So on that, Uthman bin Maz'un said that is the truth. And then he said that every type of happiness is also only temporary. It is za'ilu. So on that he said, no, this is not true, because Jannat is eternal and everlasting. So they had a big squabble and a fight. In there, Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was injured and blood was gushing out from one of his eyes. On that occasion, Uthman bin Maz'un radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was told by Walid bin Mughira that you were under my protection. See now the harm that has come to you. He said, no, my other eye is poorer, because they did not have the same suffering like the eye that is, remember, injured. This was the ayat that came to their minds. Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mati lillahi rabbil alameen. That my loving, my prayer, my sacrifice, my loving, my death are all for Almighty Allah, the cherisher and the nourisher of the entire universe. La sharika lah. There is absolutely no partner for him. Surah 6 verse 162. Subhanallah, this was how the Sahaba radiallahu an. Nevertheless, then he fought in all the battles with Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And remember that he was the first person among the Muhajirin to pass away in Medina Munawwara, and Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, bury him there. He passed away in the second year of the Hijrah. And then you see that Uthman bin Maz'un radiallahu anhu's grave, in that same grave, Mustafa Habibuna sallallahu alaihi wasallam, beloved son. Several years later, Ibrahim ibn Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is buried in the same grave, radiyallahu radiyallahu anhum ajma'een. May Allah make our death our madfan and place of dafan and kafan, and our death in Medina Munawwara. Ameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum.